Henry Ford hit the nail on the head when he said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right, but let's take that idea and crank up the volume." What if a sprinkle of crazy is exactly what we need to reach those sky-high dreams? Think of it this way: every amazing invention, every jaw-dropping achievement started as a wild thought in someone's head. People probably laughed at first, dismissed it as unrealistic. But the dreamers, the ones who dared to be a little different, they didn't care. They held on to their dreams with unwavering conviction. Some folks might think being delusional means being out of touch with reality. But let's reframe that. Think of it as delusional optimism, believing in your goals so fiercely that you start seeing open doors where others only see brick walls. It's like having a superpower, the unshakable belief that you can achieve what you set out to do. This kind of belief isn't just wishful thinking, it's the fuel that propels you forward. It shapes your actions, guides your decisions, and even what gets you out of bed in the morning. It's the compass that always points towards your dreams, even when the path gets tough. Sure, it takes time and effort, but don't forget that even the tallest trees start as tiny seeds. Nurture that seed of belief within you, and watch it grow into something extraordinary. So go ahead, be a little delusional. Believe in yourself, even when it seems crazy. You might just surprise everyone, including yourself. We've all been there, stuck in that mental loop of why not me. It's easy to get caught up comparing ourselves to others, wondering why we don't have their success, their wealth, their seemingly perfect lives. We start listing reasons: they were born rich, they're naturally talented, they just got lucky. And while those things might be true to some extent, focusing on them only keeps us stuck. So, do those excuses really bring comfort? Or do they just give us a convenient excuse to stay where we are, feeling justified in our lack of progress? It's time to challenge those thoughts. Let's talk about those pesky limiting beliefs. They're like those little gremlins whispering in your ear, "You're not good enough, you'll never succeed, who are you to even try?" But here's the thing: those beliefs are often based on outdated information, negative experiences, or societal expectations. They're not facts, they're just thoughts that we've come to believe. And the good news is, we have the power to change them. So take a moment to reflect. What are those limiting beliefs that are holding you back? Are you telling yourself you're not smart enough, not talented enough, not worthy enough? Once you identify those beliefs, you can start to challenge them. Replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Surround yourself with supportive people who believe in you. And most importantly, take action. Prove those limiting beliefs wrong by taking steps towards your goals, no matter how small. You have the power to create your own reality. Don't let those limiting beliefs keep you stuck. It's time to break free and unleash your true potential. Facing your limiting beliefs can be like staring down a monster in the closet, scary and uncomfortable. But just like that monster, those beliefs lose their power once you shine a light on them. If you don't know what's holding you back, how can you possibly move forward? We're all capable of incredible things. Each of us has a unique set of talents and abilities just waiting to be unleashed. So why settle for mediocrity when you can aim for greatness? Be a little delusional in the best possible way. Set those audacious goals, the ones that make your heart race and your palms sweat. Don't just reach for the stars, aim for the entire galaxy. Create a vision that lights a fire within you, something that both excites and terrifies you a little. Because when you dare to dream big, you give yourself permission to become the best version of yourself. I might have decided to write this piece because deep down I had a strong desire to connect with others, to share ideas that could inspire someone. Yet, that familiar voice of self-doubt started whispering in my ear. What if my words didn't make sense? What if people found my thoughts boring or unimportant? The safe and quiet space inside my head felt more comfortable, promising protection from any criticism. These self-sabotaging thoughts almost made me forget why I wanted to write in the first place. Just like the fear of being judged might stop someone from starting a YouTube channel, my own fear almost stopped my voice. But I chose to push through the discomfort, to accept the vulnerability that comes with sharing your ideas with the world. Because in the end, growing and connecting with others often means stepping outside of our comfort zones, challenging those limiting beliefs that hold us back. Whether it's starting a YouTube channel or writing something like this, the courage to create, even when we're scared, can lead to a meaningful and fulfilling journey. For me, taking the leap and sharing my thoughts openly is proof that I can overcome those inner barriers and fears. Hopefully it inspires you to do the same. Life might throw curveballs, but you're the one holding the bat. You have the power to decide how you'll swing. Remember that boundless imagination you had as a child? When you were young, the world was full of possibilities. It didn't matter what anyone else said or what limits you thought you had. Think back to those carefree days, building pillow forts that touched the ceiling or drawing amazing creatures that lived in far-off lands. Your mind was a playground of ideas. Tap into that childlike spirit again. Let yourself dream without limits to picture a future that excites you, even if it seems a bit unrealistic at first. Because hidden within those dreams is the plan for a life that's truly special. We're so busy trying to fit into the cookie-cutter mold of what others expect that we forget how to dream big. Now, don't get me wrong. If the traditional path is genuinely what you want, go for it. If you've always dreamed of being a doctor, an engineer, or a nurse, pursue that with passion. But if there's a nagging feeling that something else is calling you, don't ignore it. It's time to dust off that sense of delusional optimism and start exploring. Picture this you living your best life. Maybe you're in peak physical condition, brimming with confidence. Or perhaps you have the financial freedom to travel the world, working from a beachside cafe. Whatever your dream looks like, give yourself permission to imagine it in vivid detail. Look around. Oprah Winfrey went from poverty to becoming a media mogul. Stephen King faced countless rejections before becoming a best-selling author. These stories aren't fairy tales, they're proof that extraordinary achievements are possible. We're all human just like them. You have that same potential within you. So break free from the mold. Accept the unknown. Let your imagination run wild. You might just stumble upon a path that leads you to a life you never thought possible. Sometimes the craziest dreams are the ones worth chasing. Your mindset shapes your reality. Believe in yourself, even when it seems a little crazy. Accept that delusional optimism and start taking action. It might be scary, but stepping outside your comfort zone is often necessary for growth. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. Thank you for watching.